One of the things I love about the legacy bike brand stores, you can try out the bikes. Like this one, Trek Fuel EXe, awesome bike. And they have sales. That's I love sales. It's a nice bike, but this one's an extra large. I'm looking for a mountain bike to start mountain biking, and I'd like to use it for in-town commuting because it just soaks up the bumps. They're just comfortable with that full suspension, and this one has killer suspension on it. Okay, this one's on appearance, 7,600 down to 4,500. It is a Trek Fuel EXe 9.7. The color's a galactic gray to black fade. And it's just a sweet bike. Let me see if I can do a quick test ride. One thing I love about these legacy stores, you can do test rides. Good looking components, tires, got the drop saddle. So I guess this is an extra large. Makes me feel taller than I really am. Mountain bike, got the full suspension. Okay, now I'm going to take this Trek Fuel EXe mountain bike out for a quick spin. Found this one in the Trek store in Vienna, Virginia. It's on sale regularly $7,600. You can pick it up for $4,500. One of my favorite things about this bike, this is a long list of favorite things, but it's carbon fiber. Terrific components all the way from the back to the front. Shimano Dior XT 12-speed drivetrain, dropper seat post. I'd never used a dropper seat post until about sometime in the last year, and then I was like, okay, now I get it. These things are awesome. Just a really nicely kitted out bike. This kind of gives you the specs on that front suspension there. These big beefy tires are tubeless ready. Got some nice Bontrager line comp, I think 30 or something like that for the tires. But the most important thing, this bike is terrific to ride. One of the things I personally want for a mountain bike, so I want something I can commute on too. Well, why would you want to commute on a mountain bike? The streets are rough. You know, you got potholes. You didn't feel it. See this pothole right here? You don't even know it's there. Look at these. I mean, I don't drive around looking for potholes. But I'm going one hand through these. I would crash if I was on my regular bike practically. Or it would be so uncomfortable. Not with this thing. This is really plush. And I mentioned before, I love that this bike has that nice sleek display built into it. I'll have to circle back later. I don't know if class 2, class 3. A lot of times with the mountain bikes, it's not really about the class 2 or the class 3. And if you notice this helmet, this is one of their Bontrager Wave Line or Live Lane. It's some kind of technology that they built in. It's a really nice helmet designed to keep your noggin safe. Pretty important stuff. Yeah, I could easily commute on this. This is a nice riding bike. It's got one of those kind of obnoxiously loud freewheels, but don't even feel it. One-handed over curb. Sorry about that, man. My bad. My bad. Man, that guy had every right to be mad at me, but he was nice about it. I just wanted to see if I could go one-handed over a curb to demonstrate how nice the suspension is. These handlebars are really wide. And they're not just wide for the heck of it. They're designed to be wide to help you keep your balance, going over rough terrain, rocks, gullies, jumps. One of the things I like about the Trek store, you can go right in and try out what you like. They've got, not only do they have a helmet, right? But they got like a really nice helmet where you get refreshments in there. This is like a brand new bike. It's a beautiful bike. Take it out on the trail. So I was checking out the speed on this bike, and the top speed I was averaging was right around 21 miles an hour. So this is kind of class 1, class 2 speeds. For a long distance commuter, not really. But in the city, most definitely, because of all the obstacles, potholes, curb, bad pavement. Look, one-handed through all that. I don't even feel it. You can hear my voice, but you just don't feel it because it's full suspension and it's carbon fiber. So you could definitely use this eMTB as a commuter bike, no problem. But for the super long distance commutes, you really want something that's designed a little bit more for that purpose. Oh, wow. The wow was how forgiving the suspension is, you know, to ride one-handed. You really kind of start to get used to these wide bars. You know, I feel like you're in a crouching tiger, hidden dragon position with these wide bars. Off the curb all the way one-handed. It just soaks up like the elements. This is a terrific bike. A mountain bike is kind of next on my list of things to get, to do, to buy, to get into my trouble with my wife. I'm just testing it from Trek.
It lets you like go all the way.
Yeah. Well, I didn't go all the way. I just rode for like. Yeah, and credit card. But if you bring your mom and dad, they'll help you out. Right away, too, of course, the kid out on the cross. I said, it's not mine, actually. It's the Trek's. They let me borrow it. Goes, they let you borrow it? I said, yeah, but you just have an ID and a credit card, so bring your parents. She pointed out a couple things I really like. A good looking bike, and this one is just, wow, it's beautiful. And then B, when you go to a legacy bike brand, you can test ride. You can't do that with a lot of the direct-to-consumer bikes. Cannot test the direct-to-consumer bikes in the way that you can with these. Sometimes, yeah, there's always an exception. And if you live near like a legacy brand store like a Trek, it makes your life so much easier. If something's wrong, you just pop in. Speaking of legacy brand Trek stores, here it is. This one's in Vienna, Virginia. We're going to pop in here where we were watching them put together a brand new bike that was just released.